Hey, what's up, YouTube? My name is Bobby. This is a little winter project I've been thinking about for a while, but you know, I do play with a lot of cars and stuff in the summertime, but now that everything's put away, I need something I can play with in the basement. So what I'm going for here is I've always been into like the hot rod trike kind of looks. I'm not sure if you're familiar, but back when they used to do biker build-offs, Exile choppers, they did a really cool trike build. I'll add a picture here just so you guys see what I'm, kind of going after somewhat. It's pretty much going to be, I guess, half bike, and the main components are actually going to be off a garden tractor. This is definitely a budget build. Have a 18 horsepower Briggs motor and a rear out of a garden tractor. I figured, with my weight and trying to get this thing moving, the gears would help a little bit, plus it would have reverse. So I kind of thought that would be a good direction, and pretty inexpensive because I've had a lot of these parts. Rims and tires I had from a car from way back. Front tire actually purchased off another YouTuber, VP Kustoms. Really nice people. They got an awesome channel for you guys to check out, and he was really cool. He kind of they let me pick his brain a little bit about YouTube and how it works, and kind of give me the guts to get started a little bit. So check them out. They do some awesome stuff. A lot of Harley content, which is really cool. But I think what I need to do first on this is on the back. I need to do some machining to get these hubs that I purchased to kind of accept those wheels. I actually have pretty cool old lathe. I've never really used it. Actually got this off of Facebook tag sale. It's from 1942. I kind of like old tools, and machining stuff is something I really wanted to get into, so I figured this would be a perfect project to learn. I kind of practiced on a few pieces and totally screwed them up because I didn't have them in the chuck correctly, and everything was way off. So I actually bought a gauge so I can kind of make sure my material is in their level, and I'm going to document really the learning process for me on here, and hopefully get better and better, and some of the builds can actually get better. It'll be close enough for now, which is why I named the channel that, because none of my stuff is perfect, but it's close enough. So I figure I want to teach myself how to use that, and if anybody's got tips and tricks, I go to YouTube to do a lot of my learning. I'm sure a lot of the other guys probably do the same thing. So, follow along. I think this thing should be pretty cool when it's done. The 18 horse motor is actually 570 cc, so that should be able to, I'm not trying to make this like, a race bike or anything. If I can get this thing 50 miles an hour, that'll be kind of cool. The gearing is something I need to learn about. I'm actually going to reach out to the guys at Go Power Sports. I'm sure anybody that's into go-karts or yard carts, they're familiar with them. They're real knowledgeable. They have a lot of cool stuff, so I'm going to reach out to them for the torque converter and the gear in the back, just to kind of figure out what I need to actually make this thing move. This is kind of a bootleg kind of setup here to kind of build the frame. Very cheap, just some 2x4s. I built this to kind of lay back and get the right angle for the neck tube. I'm going to start from the rear and actually work forward. I think that might be a better plan. Some of the tools, I do have a pipe bender, Harbor Freight Special. I tried making some of the stuff for the rear with that. I personally had a hard time, making things, perfect. So I'm going to end up making some of it in the back out of square tube, so I can't really screw that up too much. But as far as, the down tube and some of those components, I'm going to do all, round piping, and, do my best on getting everything as level as possible. I've actually got a laser in front here that I'm going to use to kind of set things up, so things are getting serious when you pull out the laser beams and work like that. Usually I just eye stuff out, eye it up a little bit, but a lot of times my work does look like I eye it up. So this one I'm trying to, make it decent. I had seen like a special on choppers many years ago, and I don't remember who it was, but it was the guy was talking about why he started. He was saying, you know, he doesn't have a lot of money to buy like all the craziest stuff, but because of that, he had to teach himself how to build the cool stuff. So that's where I go, you know, if I had money to just go out and buy whatever I want, that would be awesome. But I also do have some satisfaction of, you know, just building and tinkering and trying to figure things out. So that's really what this channel is about. I am no expert at all. You know, just a guy that likes playing in the garage, playing in the basement, kind of figuring things out and, you know, just having fun. Like a lot of people, I'm kind of addicted to watching YouTube videos. So I want to shout out a couple people that kind of inspired me to, you know, put this together. And these are actual channels I learned a lot of stuff from. Like I said, you know, VP Kustoms, I got the front wheel. Awesome people, really nice. I've reached out to the guy after I bought it and asked him questions about things, and he always gets back to me. Really cool. Some of the other channels I follow, apparently I have a thing for Canadian dudes, because the majority of channels I follow are from guys out in Canada. Half-Ass Customs, really cool. The guy can like build a car from nothing in, you know, just a couple months, and his work is really awesome. DD Speed Shop, I'm sure everybody knows him. He does a lot of the Tri-5 Chevy stuff, but he's very knowledgeable. His builds are awesome. It's always something different, and, you know, him and his girl, they're just good people, so it's fun to watch. Boosted Lifestyle. He does a lot of LS builds, and lately he's been building like a lot of custom frame stuff. He's building like 1,000cc like IndyCar, and his welding is freaking awesome. He could bend pipe. Like, I mean, these guys make stuff look so easy. You know, they can build a car out of an angle grinder, and it comes out mint. For me, it takes a little bit longer, and, you know, I get it, you know, kind of straight. But these guys are awesome. Make It Custom. That's another channel. This dude builds some like serious cars, and, you know, I've actually went out and bought a bead roller because I watched one of his videos, and, you know, he makes it look so easy. But, you know, I guess it's a slow process. Got to learn. Got to start somewhere. So that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to learn. I figure maybe if, you know, you guys see somebody like me, really no knowledge, just wants to learn, kind of figure some of this stuff out, maybe it'll, you know, push somebody else to get out there and build some cool stuff. And YouTube community seems pretty cool. You know, a lot of people learning from each other, and, you know, discussions. And, you know, I'll go to you guys for, you know, ideas on how to do stuff. And I figure once this thing is all built, if everything is, you know, running really good, and I get her going down the street, if we want to get a little spicy, I got a little nitrous. So, you know, this is 18 horsepower. So, you know, with this and my big ass, you know, I'll probably get like 19 horsepower. So this thing is going to be a ripper. But thanks again. Hope you guys follow the build. I'm just collecting parts right now, but I should put another video out pretty soon. And I'm going to document everything I do on here. And, you know, along the video, if you guys see anything that, you know, I'm doing wrong, please feel free to reach out and let me know, because, you know, that's how we all learn from each other. But thank you very much. Hope you guys, you know, have a happy new year, and see you soon. Thanks.